Cowboys could surprisingly trade $97 million star, says analyst. The Dallas Cowboys face several critical decisions this NFL offseason, not the least of which is signing Micah Parsons to a long-term contract extension. Dallas signed both Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb to new deals in 2024. Now, Parsons could make NFL history with a new lucrative contract, putting even more financial pressure on Dallas. SpotRack's Michael Giannitti put together the top potential trade targets for NFL teams, and the Cowboys' top option will likely surprise some fans. The analyst suggested that Dallas explore a trade for star cornerback Trevon Diggs. Diggs is entering year 3 of a 6-year, $99 million total value contract in Dallas and is still trying to recover fully from a 2023 ACL injury, Giannitti wrote on February. 26, 2025, he's a largely productive, impactful player when available, and the Cowboys don't currently have a viable replacement on the books, but this is a Dallas team that desperately needs to rebuild through the offensive and defensive trenches this offseason. A Diggs trade can provide both cap cash relief, only $5 million of cap saved, and additional draft compensation. An acquiring team would essentially be bringing in Diggs on a 1-year, $10 million contract, as none of his 2026 $228 compensation is guaranteed. Cowboys rumors Dallas plans to use $25 million franchise tag Diggs still has 4 seasons remaining on a 5-year, $97 million contract. This is a lot of cap money that will be allocated through the 2028 season. Diggs played in just 2 games in 2023 and 11 contests during the 2024 season before sustaining a knee injury. The star is now 2 years removed from back-to-back Pro Bowl campaigns. Diggs posted 42 tackles and 2 interceptions in 11 appearances before his 2024 campaign was cut short. Not only is Parsons headed for a raise, but the Cowboys face a decision on defensive tackle Osa Odigizua, who could be a free agent. Dallas is already weak at defensive tackle, and Odigizua is, by far, the best player the Cowboys have at the position. All signs point to Dallas using the franchise tag on Odigizua, a $25 million commitment. Sources: the Cowboys plan to utilize the franchise tag on defensive tackle Osa Odigizua if a long-term deal is not reached by Tuesday, ESPN's Jeremy Fowler revealed in a March 2nd message on X. No final decision, but that is the current expectation. The tag is projected at $1 million. The Cowboys aim to be selectively aggressive in NFL free agency. The Cowboys' news out of the NFL Combine is awfully quiet, especially by the franchise's typical brash standards. Owner Jerry Jones declined to do his annual media session in Indianapolis Indyro last offseason. Many Cowboys fans were underwhelmed by the lack of moves, as the team instead prioritized signing Prescott and Lamb to contract extensions. As for the coming months, Cowboys Executive Vice President Stephen Jones revealed the front office planned to be selectively aggressive. "We're going to look at everything we can," Jones told The Athletic's John Machota during a February 24th interview. "We're going to be selectively aggressive. There are things in this league, you have a certain amount of resources they allow you to have. Well, look at that. But we're going to try to improve our football team. Not try, we're going to improve our football team. We expect to have success next year." Jonathan Adams is a veteran sports contributor covering the NFL, NBA, and golf for Heavy.com. His work has been prominently featured on NFL.com, Yahoo Sports, Pro Football Talk, CBS Sports, Bleacher Report, and Sports Illustrated. Legendary Cowboys coach Jimmy Johnson announces television retirement. It's time to play contract bingo with the Dallas Cowboys, including a space for Dak Prescott. Perhaps this will allow them to throw money at Micah Parsons. Meanwhile, legendary Cowboys coach Jimmy Johnson announced his television retirement, according to a post on X by Andrew Marchand. Fox's Jimmy Johnson just announced his retirement on Colin Cowherd's. The Herd Johnson said the decision didn't come easy, according to a post on X by Awful announcing. "I've made an extremely difficult decision," Johnson said. "I've been thinking about it for the last 4 or 5 years, but I've decided to retire from Fox. I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss all the guys, but it has been a great run starting 31 years ago." The 81-year-old Johnson said he enjoyed his time with the Fox Sports team. The Cowboys Ring of Honor member shared his feelings with Colin Cowherd. "Probably the most fun I've ever had in my career, and that's counting Super Bowls and national championships, was at Fox Sports," Johnson said. "I had an absolute ball with my friends on the set. Best friends I've ever had." Fox CEO Eric Shanks said, The Cowboys product turned into a rock for Fox NFL Sunday, according to a post on X by Fox Sports via Sports Illustrated. Jimmy Johnson was there when Fox NFL Sunday came on air for the first time 31 years ago, Shanks said, and since then has been a cherished member of our Fox Sports family, which makes today's retirement news bittersweet. Jimmy served as an inspiration to generations of football fans with his legendary swagger, one-of-a-kind insight, and signature humor. From his motivating pep talks to his unmatched energy over the years, he was our coach who always pushed us to be better. We're incredibly grateful for his contributions in making Fox NFL Sunday the top pregame show on TV. We shared countless memorable moments highlighted by surprising him live on air with the news he was being inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame, an occasion we will never forget. Coach will be sincerely missed, and we wish him the best as he sets sail into retirement, like only Jimmy Johnson can. Jimmy Johnson produced successful teams. Johnson had a relatively short NFL coaching career. He spent 5 seasons with the Cowboys, winning Super Bowl titles in 1992 and 1993. He resurfaced with the Miami Dolphins in 1996, posting a record of 36-28 over 4 seasons. His overall coaching record ended at 80-64. In the playoffs, Johnson's teams went 94 with a 71 mark with the Cowboys. Also, Johnson posted a record of 5-29 during his time at the University of Miami. His teams produced a mark of 444 over his last 4 seasons there. At Oklahoma State, his teams totaled a 292-53 record. Cowboys get big news from Dak Prescott, Dallas. Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott was forced to experience most of last season from the bench since he suffered a season-ending hamstring injury on November 3rd during the Cowboys game against the Atlanta Falcons in Week 9. The quarterback has been working hard to get his hamstring in shape for the upcoming season, and now he has an update for owner Jerry Jones and the Cowboys. Speaking with Patrick Walker of the Dallas Cowboys web staff, Prescott delivered news that should have some Cowboys fans breathing a sigh of relief. Dallas Cowboys QB Dak Prescott promises to be very, very ready for first game. Walker caught up with Prescott during the Cowboys kickoff of the High School Girls Flag Football League at AT&T Stadium. When asked about his injury, Walker says Prescott was in great spirits and that he would be more than ready to start the 2025 season. I'm not going to put a timeline on it, but you'll be ready for the first game and when anything matters and very, very ready, Prescott said, according to the Saturday, March 1st feature. I'm feeling good. I'm doing more and more. The last 2 weeks have been huge and progressive for me. That's not to say Prescott is totally ready to go right now. The season is months away, and he'll use that time to keep getting stronger and healthier. As Walker notes, the player isn't cleared for full duty yet, but things are moving in the right direction, which is what matters. I wouldn't say I'm running full speed yet, he said, but everything's on the right track and I'm excited. Dallas Cowboys celebrate Women's History Month. In honor of Women's History Month, the Dallas Cowboys announced on Saturday, March 1st, that they're helping to form regional high school girls flag football leagues across the Texas, which will start playing as soon as spring 2025. Prescott was at AT&T Stadium to help deliver the announcement, as well as Dallas Cowboys co-owner and Chief Brand Officer Charlotte Jones and National Football League Vice President of Flag Football Stephanie Kwok. The Dallas Cowboys are excited to see the exponential growth of varsity girls flag football in the state of Texas, Jones said at the event. Since we first partnered with Fort Worth ISD on their pilot program in 2022, the number of schools fielding teams has exploded. She added that the life lessons and values that the young women participating in flag football will learn go well beyond touchdowns and teamwork. We are also thrilled that with girls flag football becoming an emerging sport at the collegiate level, she added, the game can now provide these young women a path to continuing their education at a higher level as well. This wasn't an overnight endeavor. The Cowboys have been working with school districts and partners for the past 9 months to get ready for this moment. With their help, there are now varsity-level 7-on-7 programs which will play competitively. Around 2,000 female student athletes are expected to participate in flag football this season.